of Jackie Mutesi. Now, we just had a discussion about the World Environment Day on the 5th of June. But did you know that 1st of June, which is today, is a Global Parents' Day? Global Parents' Day is celebrated all around the world every year, and it's here to recognize the love and the faith that our parents have in us. But looking at Global Parents' Day, we wanted to understand what is the situation between young people, adolescents, teenagers, and their parents and their relatives, and where are we going as a nation with our adolescents. As you know, a quarter of our Ugandan population is under the age of 15 years old. So joining me in studio is a very powerful lady. Her name is Dr. Hanifa Sengendo. She is a politician and an adolescent expert and certified life coach. A very good morning to you.
Good morning, Jackie. How are you?
I'm very good. There is no introduction that I can say that will do you justice. So please introduce yourself to our audience.
Dear viewers of our important program, my name is Dr. Hanifa Namala Sengendo. I'm an adolescent health expert and a life coach. Actually, for me, wherever teenagers, adolescents are, I feel I need to put a word or to transform them to excellence. Exactly. And I'm the CEO of the Stepping Stone platform. This is a bridger. You know, whatever is happening, we need organizations that can help us, you know, be out of the crossroad. So I'm the CEO of the Stepping Stone platform that grooms adolescents to be their best next version.
Their best next version.
Yes.
When did you begin Stepping Stone platform, and why did you start it?
Basically, it's now 2.5 years. You know, we began and then COVID came in. Why we began personally relates with me that through my life journey, I really found that I needed someone to talk to. And as we kept growing, I know that whatever I have achieved, it had a lot to do with having role models, having people who can give me encouragement, give me confidence, but also help me with my career. Hence, I'm a pediatrician, but as I was seated doing work in the clinics, I noted that teenagers lack someone to resonate with before they even come to our clinics and hospitals. Hence, actually, I started the Stepping Stone platform really to bridge and provide age-appropriate information. At this age, teen is an age of opportunities, but also risks. So I am a professional backstop, providing my professional expertise and the experience as a parent and as a life coach. So basically, Stepping Stone platform is an enterprise that bridges the gap. Adolescents have unanswered questions. No one is answering them very well. Parents are very busy on work commitments. The media is providing whatever it can. And the parents and the children are both at crossroads. So Stepping Stone is a bridger to solve this conflict.
Dr. Hanifa, looking at the statistics,
I know
the gap is huge between adolescents, young people, and our parents, should I say. What are the overarching issues that you have noticed?
I think what I've really noticed is that, first of all, we have to appreciate that this age, children are growing, they are exploring, they are trying to understand themselves. So one of the major problems starts with us, the parents. With the technology and the social media and the exposure, we have failed to develop new parenting nuggets. People say, "Yeah, I'm already a parent." Excuse me. One of the overarching problems is that us parents are living in the old age, and that cannot work. Two, we have our children. With all this exposure, children think they are parents. One, because also as parents we have accepted to take away our authority. Some parents, you know, I do sessions one-to-one. A parent comes and says, "You know, for me, I no longer mind this child, Dr. Hanifa handle." Parents are throwing away their authority that is God-given. You know what I mean? And then the children are taking advantage of that. They want to be like parents. And by the way, some of them don't know what to do. As they are growing, the body is, you know, asking. The body is, you know, showing signals. What should I do? And no one is giving them answers. Relationship, you know, acumen is increasing. Conflicts with parents is increasing. Parents are busy getting away because we are fighting them. We are trying to be like, our children, sometimes we want them to be us. Children are children. My child is not Hanifa. My child is Shaban or Sumaya or whoever. So you find that the overarching issues, actually, sometimes it's us, the parents, who are the issues, then the children, and then the environment. We know we are in the global world. Children see things on social media and they want to emulate, but then they don't have anyone to give them an answer, because the media doesn't give age-appropriate information. And that's the plus for Stepping Stone. We give age-appropriate information according to the age, the exposure, and all that. So basically, those are the overarching issues. You've seen that in Uganda, you find an 8-year-old who is sexually active. 8 years. You just imagine when you are 8 years. So, and many times they are not really into it, but probably they are exploring. There are lots of myths that in order to test your womanhood, you have to sleep with a girl, or to test your manhood, you have to sleep with a boy. So all these things are happening, and there is an information gap, and our children do not have role models. They don't have professional backstops. So hence, we started the Stepping Stone platform to be a professional parenting platform for both the parents, but also to provide age-appropriate information to our teenagers and young people, especially in sexuality and reproductive health. And life skills. Our children go into risks because of a simple skill of confidence. Someone says, I love you, let's go for tea, let's go for a date and whatever. Out of that, they end up, misbehaving because they lacked the confidence, problem solving, and, self-love because of lack of such. Yes.
Dr. Hanifa, you said age-appropriate advice, and that's very important because you need different information, different sets of information at different stages of your life.
Yes.
Children under 8 have no business knowing. I didn't even know what I was doing when I was 8. I didn't know my left from my right, let alone know anything about sex. In Uganda today, over 1,100, in fact 1,160 young girls between the ages of 0 to 8, not even the age of 1, between 0 to 8 have been defiled by either a teacher, a parent, and gotten pregnant as a result. It is so heartbreaking, and it is demoralizing because this is the future of our country. These girls get pregnant, they can no longer go to school. The families either abandon them, but what does that even mean for the human capital development, let's say in 10 years? Because these are the people that we're going to expect to become politicians, to become bosses. How will they become any of these things when they haven't got a chance?
It's a glaring need for us really to tackle into this area. And remember, this is the most productive age. You just imagine an 8-year-old who is defiled. But even you just see what is happening during holiday or the day when schools close. You find people are benching, if I may use the word, students that are even from primary. They are benching them that you come, you've been in school, and they say, the fresh ones have come. I think you see posts where people are saying the Maredis are now crying when students go to holiday. And all these things come up. We are not in a blame game, but what we are saying is that there is need now than ever before to have organized platforms like the Stepping Stone platform, where parents can come, share, but also given new parenting nuggets, but also given confidence that you are the parent. Don't throw away your authority. And in that platform, children should also be given their safe space. Yes, you are the children, but gone are the times when we can no longer listen to the children. What I've said works. Those days are sort of gone. Why? Because we are in another era. We are in the generation of exposure. Hence, we need professional backstops, my dear. Otherwise, our children are losing hope. They are losing their career. That's eventually the human capital development is going to be very low.
But Dr. Hanifa, there are some people who fear that giving young children information about sexual reproductive health is teaching them about sex, and you're encouraging this behavior.
By the way, let me first give a disclaimer. We don't give sex education. Sex education is how to have sex. That's for the other age. We are not aunties, the Sengas. We are talking about sexual health. That is about your feeling, your nature. Our children are, you know, told you are not a girl because probably they don't also believe. So sexual health or sexuality health education is about telling you to appreciate yourself, the way God created you, your potential, the skills you need to be what God created you for. Because each of us was created differently. You know, we get children nowadays, a child is senior 6, but they don't even have a career path. They don't know what they want to be, you know, or what problem they want to solve. Because right now, what we are encouraging is that children should identify a problem that they can solve. Not just saying, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot. You know, you want a child to stand up and say, I want to solve people when they get stressed. I want to solve that problem. Hence, you know that a child is solving a societal problem. Because you know that because of technology, many jobs have not been defined. 5 years to come, there are so many other jobs that are going to come up. You know, leave alone doctor, lawyer, teacher. That was our age. Let children be children. Nowadays, children are going to get other professions or career aspirations. You know, I have a story that my son, I wanted him to be a doctor. But he said, Mommy, me, I don't want to sit and seek people. I want to be out in the field and do work. Hence, he became an information, you know, system engineer. And I'm sure you know him.
I do.
So we are telling parents, that's the strength of Stepping Stone. We provide information on the body and the mind, but also provide information on career, your aspiration, your purpose and passion in life. Because we believe for a child to be holistic, they must have dignity of their bodies to take correct decisions. They must know why they go to school. We don't go to school for mommy. You know, mommy wants me to do this course, you know. But also we provide those game changer life skills. But remember, sometimes parents are the problem. That's why we promote what we call intentional parenting habits. You know, that probably we didn't get. Intentionally, how do you parent your children?
Dr. Hennifer, I'm getting goosebumps because this conversation is exciting for me for so many reasons, because I completely relate and I agree with you. You said a word that is very important, which is purpose. Here in Uganda, or I will speak for Uganda because this is where I am. Here in Uganda, we don't quite understand that at a very young age. It is something that you almost pick up as you get older. You finally learn that you have a purpose. But every single person that was created, like you said, was created for a reason. And we're all different, but we all have different gifts to give. What problem are you solving? Which service are you offering? But this is not a conversation that we have here in Uganda. We think that one size fits all.
Yes.
So are you doing work on both the parent side and on the adolescent side to make sure they both understand this?
By the way, as a doctor, initially I thought I would only work with the teenagers. But you find that who are the gatekeepers of all of information and health? It is us, the parents. Hence, I underwent training and mentorship to be a life coach. And out of that, I conduct intentional parenting sessions. Some parents come and say, for me, I'm already a parent. I know everything. My dear, we don't know everything. You know, media, technology is taking us process by process. We need to renew, like fashions keep changing, you know. Even parenting, we always need to renew our parenting nuggets so that we work together onto the journey of raising children who actually love what they do. They don't just do because they have studied, but they do what they love, the passion and the purpose why God created them.
Why God created them.
Yes.
Dr. Hennifer, when I went to school, I wanted to study law or journalism. My parents said, no, we will pay for a sensible degree.
Okay.
I studied economics, and here I am, being a journalist, because that is what I was intended and created to be.
Guess also me. I would have been in the clinic waiting for patients to get sick, but I'm out there to transform lives of adolescents and young people and parents. I am not, you know, a medicine doctor to say Panadol this and this. No, I am here speaking because that's my passion and purpose in life. So What Stepping Stone does is that it helps you, the parents, also to appreciate that each child has a passion and purpose. Yes, they study the math, the history, the whatever, but help them to explore and, you know, appreciate what their potential is.
What their potential is. And I want to commend parents like yourselves, and mine, I guess, who support their children in whatever endeavor they make, or whatever route. Usually you think, I don't want to disappoint my parent, I don't want to disappoint my mom or my dad. But thank you to the parents who give their children a chance to explore their potential, to explore the possibilities that are out there for them. Some children, Dr. Hanifa, unfortunately, go through life going to boarding schools, from nursery to primary school, secondary school, and all the way up to university, never having a chance to perhaps interact or have a close relationship with their parents.
Yeah.
Do you, as Stepping Stone, do you do work with children who are back in school, who are...
So what happens is that during holiday, we conduct holiday boot camps, where children come and we take them through the Stepping Stone curriculum, the different things we've talked about. But we also have one-to-one sessions during holiday and during school, like we have day scholars. We also do school visits. So what we do is that we partner with schools. We come to your school and we say that as part of your curriculum or your timetable, please schedule off a day whereby we come as a team and we take them through all these things that we've been discussing. So basically that's what we do, because, for example, we know that our children spend almost 70% of their time at school. So the schools should be made to be safe spaces. Other than covering the UNEB curriculum, there is the holistic child that needs to know other things, the skills, the purpose and the talents, and also challenges. Our children have lots of challenges because we know that many of the children, by the way, are just studying because maybe they passed that particular course. And that's probably not the major reason. That's why you see a Musao that is not even mindful, you know. They just want to complete the line.
And get paid.
A teacher who does not give the actual guardianship, you know, just because they studied teaching and education. So basically, through these endeavors, we are trying to bridge the gap. We've seen children who go back to school when they cannot speak with their parents. The parent is in front driving, the child is behind, they have conflicted. So what Stepping Stone does is that through these parenting nuggets, for example, I'll give you an example that we teach parents to regain their authority as parents, you know? So that even when you conflict with the child, you are the authority. Even when the child has wronged, there is a way you can handle. We are teaching parents that gone are the days when we should only be harsh. We should give children a chance to understand them, because some of us parents don't even know our own children. You get surprised when a child says something and you say, you really, my child can stand and speak? You don't know your child. We are teaching parents and mentoring them to actually create quality time with the children. Quality time doesn't mean you be present the whole day and night. Nuggets for creating quality time with your child, you know? We are teaching parents that let children be children, and that's very important. Let me tell you, parents are conflicting. The child wants to do this, the parent says no, you know? And by then we have a problem of overparenting. Do you know some parents don't want even to provide a simple risk to the child? The child should move like this.
Overly protected.
They are overprotecting. The child should have lunch at 1. The moment the child has lunch at 1:30, it is taboo. The child can only move in my car. The child cannot board a taxi. The child will get a problem. The child cannot step in soil. I mean, all these things we mentor parents that they need to change the way they think. It is irrespective of the money you have. You need to learn some of these new stepping stone parenting nuggets.
Dr. Hanifa, I could talk to you all day, personally and professionally. Unfortunately, we don't have all day, but I would like to ask you, in your last remarks, what advice do you have both for parents and adolescents who are watching us today?
I think, first of all, for both of us are at crossroads, but parents, you need to have professional backstops. You need to have people, because we get overwhelmed with whatever is happening and looking for money, and then we forget our primary role. You need professional people that can guide you, like for us at the Stepping Stone platform and probably others. But also for the children, they should know that they should always look for what I call their next best version. So whatever you do, have integrity. Whatever you do, just see yourself 10 or 20 years from now. Hence, behave according to that and walk the journey. And really, that's what we do as Stepping Stone, letting children walk the journey with us as professionals, with the parents or guardians that can be in school and wherever, but also the child is a primary gatekeeper of their journey.
Wow. Yeah. Dr. Hanifa, where can somebody find Stepping Stone should they want to find out more? Yeah,
they can look for our social media handles, Stepping Stone platform, or myself, Dr. Hanifa Sengendo, but also our number is 0772 750 708 or 0701 750708. We have 2 offices, Chisasi and Chitetika, and we hope to open other offices. By the way, I should use the opportunity that Next Media identified us, and we have a memorandum of understanding for us to promote parenting, because media has a very, very important and centric role to promote intentional parenting. Hence, we thank Next Media for, identifying us as a potential that can add value to this nation.
Wow, Dr. Hanifa Sengendo, we thank you. You are doing all the work. Life doesn't come with a manual, but it comes with